Usually I don't see any charges on that, but we have to tell them that, and they have to agree. And at the same time, you have to know the carrier. If it's T-Mobile, let's say for example, it's T-Mobile, okay. Then they can say their preferred, or you can ask them what is their preferred contact? How do they want to be contacted? Either through the phone. Most of them will be contacted through the phone or cell phone or home phone. Then the other thing nowadays, you have to put in whether this is a female or male. Okay. So if it's a male, then you have to put M. If it's a female, you put, because they can, when you come to filing, like married filing jointly, they can be both females or they can be both male. Okay. And the preferred language, of course, here is English. We don't have any other way of, talking to them. 1040 SS. Then this one, you don't, if you want to know, actually, if you want to know what that means, like for example, the 1040 SS, you just come here and to give you that information. I don't see the information. The checkbox is filing form 1040 SS. Okay, that one I don't remember exactly. I've never filed 1040 SS, but hey, I'll find out for you. Then you can open this one so that you can be seeing what is needed. The taxpayer received IRS notice CP01A identity theft. See help, enter that digit number here. This is the identification PIN number, just in case they had if they had the information stolen. If you had your information stolen, you are given an IP number, IP PIN, or an identification number, so that nobody else can file your return. It used not to be here actually, but it seems like they have brought it here. This is a 2023. This is for 2023. It's the newest program, the one that we are going to be using next year. This is what we have right here. So anyway, anytime you go into anytime you go into a box like this, you check. You have opened this, it will tell you exactly what is needed there. Like here is the driver's license, WDL 523K 569. That's Washington. This is not a real number. I'm just putting numbers. So then this is the date of issue. When was it issued? 2022, and expires on the date of birth for this person, 2028. Okay, so then the next one here, you can click here they want to know whether this is a driver's license. If it's a driver's license, you put a D. If it's a state ID, you put S. If you don't have the information for this person for the driver's license, you can put N or X if they did not provide. Okay. Okay, so the filing status here, which we are going to do all the 5 filing status, which I will which are single, married filing jointly, married filing separately, head of household, and qualified surviving spouse. They used to call it widow or widower. Now they have changed it to qualified surviving spouse. Okay, so I will deal it once we get there. I will deal with it. Then the other place is the address, the US address, unless that person you can put care of if they have to pass through somebody. Maybe this is not their address, they're using somebody's address. But if it's their address, you go direct and put the information for the address, their address right here, okay? The street address and the PO box, then the city, the state, and the zip code. Okay, so the other thing is they US citizen or residents. According to the IRS, if you have been here in the United States for 1 year or more than 1 year, then they consider you as a resident. So according to, this is for tax purposes. It's nothing to do with immigration. This is just for tax purposes. Okay. So the other thing is principal home or dwelling in the US for more than half the year. So you put a Y here. Sometimes you may find N, it has been entered N. You have to change it to yes, they have been in the United States for more than half a year. For the calculations to be done for the taxes, it has to be for more than half a year. That is 6 months. And the other thing that you need to consider is, you need their bank information. Either they are getting back a refund or they will be owing the government. So if they are owing the government, the money will be taken out of their bank account, or if they will be getting a refund, still, you have to put in the bank information, if they can give that bank information, or they can send the money if they are owing. Most people, if they are owing, they prefer to send the money, which is again cumbersome, and it's easier actually for them when you put the bank information right here. Say, for example, Bank of America, and the routing number. I can remember the one for Georgia. That was 061000052. And the account number, let's say, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. I think, yeah. Then the account type. Oh, you have to put again. You have to re-enter. When you put a bank account, you have to re-enter it to make sure that you have put the correct account. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Double entry mismatch. Oh, what did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so all right. So, and that's let's say it's a checking account. Okay. So now the next thing is, did they get healthcare? It is a healthcare question. Did they get their health insurance from the marketplace? The marketplace is when you get it through the government, because the government is going to consider your income. If your income was less, then it was not much, then you're not going to be charged. But if your income was high and you had given them like, oh, you are showing them like you don't have a lot of income, then you'll be paying for your insurance. There's quite a bit of an amount depending on how much you made, actually, how much you had in your income. So if you got your insurance through the marketplace. And also individuals, you need to understand that individuals may also receive information or forms like 1095B and 1095C. Okay, in this case, when you have, if you had your insurance through the government, through the marketplace, you'll have a form called 1095A. And without this form, you cannot file. You are not going to file the return. Actually, if you file, it's going to be rejected. So be aware of that. So when you are interviewing your clients, you need to ask them, where did you get your insurance from your workplace or through the marketplace? The marketplace